It is so cool to get paid to do stuff that you love, honestly. Like, follow your passions, kids. It's way more rewarding than anything else. It is Monday the 4th of September and it's my baby boy's first day of school. It's his first day of school. I die. I'm definitely gonna cry. 100% gonna cry. I'm gonna try to keep it together because he's very sensitive and he's probably gonna be quite nervous, even though he'll pretend that he's just being a bit shy. I think it's because he's nervous. So mummy has to be strong for baby. And he's not a baby anymore. It's like silly to even say that he's a baby, but he's my baby. He's 4 and he's going to big school. Ooh. So yeah, a little bit late into the office today because it's really important for me to have this moment with him and to send him off to big school. So I'll report back on the kind of blubbering mess that I am in a few. Hello. Hi. Did you all get your coffees? First day back in the office from holiday. This is the fit. I'm exhausted. It was Hendrix's first day today, so I am totes emosh. I'm very fucking tired, but there's work to be done. Get a coffee in me, and we'll be fine. Tell me that you love yourself without telling me that you love yourself. Does it look like me?
That's terrifying. I gotta get back.
Everyone's come to see how vain I am. The hilarious thing about being in this car is there's a child lock.
Genuinely,
And I'm sitting here vlogging and they're stuck in the car. Sorry. Me and Far here are on site with Sam and our client in one of his properties, filming content, and they've just gone up there to film the next bit of content, and we don't want to go because there's a ladder involved and they're blokes and whatnot.
Getting up seems easy, but getting down, I'm gonna fall.
The things that we do to get this content. Oh my god. Have you ever seen a floor like that before? I haven't. But it's going to be amazing when it's finished. It's Tuesday and we are in Portsmouth filming with a client and we are on his boat. This is a forklift that puts boats in and out of that warehouse into the sea. It's fucking cool. What an amazing job. Do you reckon they'll let me go and drive it? Do you reckon if I go and ask them they'll let me drive the forklift? This is my dream job right here. Fuck the personal branding agency. I want to be a forklift driver of a boat. Filming some more content with clients. End of day 1. We're going to get a few more shots and then we are off to dinner. It is so cool to get paid to do stuff that you love, honestly. Like, follow your passions, kids. It's way more rewarding than anything else. First night after the shoot. I know the boys are dying to eat the food.
very successful day, and now we are absolutely starving. So that is the last of the vlog for today. Oh, not without enough chocolate, of course.
So it is 7 o'clock in the morning. I just got up, lazy girl problems. I was meant to get up at 5 and go for a workout, but I was so tired from yesterday that I just didn't end up doing it. So sucks to be me. I'm gonna have to try and sneak one in before we go to dinner with our client tonight, because I just can't not work out. It's gonna make me feel like a bag of balls. And yeah, I think it's really important that you get your workouts in, because I kind of see it like a little bit like self-care. I don't know if that sounds really wanky, but if I don't get my workout in, I feel like I'm not really being the best to myself and the most loving to myself, if I can say that without sounding stupid, as I can be. So I'm gonna have to get my workout in at some point today. We are fresh off the back of yesterday filming loads of lifestyle content for our client. I think it's really important that people kind of understand why personal branding is so powerful, and also why people come to us to help them build their personal brands. Our client works in property. However, it would be very easy for us to just exclusively film property content, but we're not going to do that because we're building a personal brand. We're building a brand for him that is going to make people buy into him and not just buy into what he does for a living, right? And I think it's really important that people understand that personal branding is personal. Like it's meant to be personal. It's meant to get people to know, like, and trust you before you've even walked into a room. So if we were only creating property content for our client, we wouldn't be able to achieve that know-like factor. We would achieve the trust factor, but we wouldn't get the know-like factor. So yesterday we spent the entire day driving around Portsmouth, filming on his boat, filming with his cars, filming with his, life, like literally following his life around and documenting it, and that's going to form part of our personal branding strategy. Because for us, the type of client that he's trying to appeal to, it's really important that they get to know him and they get to know his life and who he is and what he's about in order to be able to buy his products and services. So yesterday was all about getting the lifestyle content. We've got a few more shots that we need to get this morning. And then once that's done, we'll move on to what I call capability content, which is basically where you show you show prospective customers what it is that you do for a living and how you can add value to their life. So in instance of this client, yesterday we're filming all about his life, today we're filming all about his job and what clients actually pay him to do, while simultaneously trying to get him to give, I guess, the information that people pay him for away for free, because ultimately that is what's going to position you as an authority in your space, not you just posting about, this is what I do. People want actual information from you. They want you to tell them how you do what it is that you do. Don't gatekeep your knowledge as it pertains to your personal brand. Give 100% of it away for free, because most people, even though they've had that information and will be very grateful for that information, will not be able to execute the types of stuff that you do as well as you can. And those who can afford to pay you to execute it for them will pay you to do it for them. And so don't gatekeep your knowledge, because ultimately you're just going to be leaving money on the table if you do that. It's kind of like, if you're someone who's trying to build their personal brand but not giving any information away for free, it's kind of like asking people for their credit card before you've even proved that you're worth buying. So top tip, give all your information away for free. Don't gatekeep, don't be afraid. If you normally charge for something, give it away in drips and drabs. Like I've given away an entire workshop basically over the course of the year in terms of my content, which we charge $5,000 for, but it's not in a workshop format and it's not being delivered by me, it's just content. So don't be afraid of giving away your knowledge.
So what do we do today, guys? Because you're going to be in my vlog. Are you excited?
Oh.
Hi.
I'm very excited.
Hi. So we just came back from, or just coming back from a client shoot in King's Cross in London with a brand new client who has come to us to help build his personal brand around him as a leader, and also help him kind of win more personal branding opportunities through us building his LinkedIn page. So that means like speaking gigs, podcast invites, ideally traditional press as well. I'd love to see him writing articles and being interviewed. So today was all about building his strategy, meeting him in his office and working out what the best tactics are to achieve those goals. It's a beautiful day. And I've got 4 of the team in the car, and I have insurance for none of them. They doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. All the best. Back home after being in Portsmouth. for a few days with a client. I'm just making a dinner. It's literally prawns, tomato, spring onion, garlic, chorizo, and a little bit of leftover pasta sauce that I had because, you know, a girl does not like to waste food. And then I've got these like pre-cooked calamari rings from M&S that I'm going to stick in a second, and I'm going to pat it out for volume with the peas and cauliflower rice because carbs just make me feel crap, if I'm honest, except potatoes. Potatoes are not so bad with. And actually rice not so bad either, but I just feel like a bit lethargic every time I have them, so I try and avoid them. It was really good. I got to see my babies for the first time in a week, which was amazing. I think one of the hardest things about co-parenting, but also one of the most amazing things about co-parenting, is that you get kind of like, well, depending on your obviously your situation, 1 week on, 1 week off, or you know, a little bit of a break, depending on your situation, like I said. And so for me, our situation is that we do 1 week on, 1 week off. I just spilled my fucking food. Fuck's sake. Burn my hands. I'm not above picking food off my counter and eating it with my fingers. We do 1 week on, 1 week off, which is really good because it means that, you know, you can go away or you can get stuff done for work, whatever, without disrupting your kids' routine and kind of worrying about childcare or whatever, which is such a huge issue with a lot of parents, I'm sure. But the kind of sad bit about it is I don't get to see my kids for a week, which really fucking sucks. So whenever I get them back, I am very, very happy. I'm very happy today. So we had a really nice dinner. We did some silly things like I do this thing to relax, which is I lie on the floor and I put my leg on the wall, basically to just get all the fluid out of my legs, and it just makes me feel nice. And the kids think it's really funny, so they always do it with me. So we were just sitting here doing legs on the wall thing a minute ago, which was really fun and really nice. I think it's so easy when you're so super ambitious to like lose yourself in the moment and lose yourself in chasing the bigger picture. You know, like this week I was driving Bentleys and, you know, driving an SVR Urban and living the life that I so desperately want to live, kind of albeit vicariously through our client. And I loved every single second of it, and it's really given me a rocket up my ass to like work harder, do better, sell more, you know, grow quicker, all that kind of stuff. But, and this is a big but, I don't want to miss out on the moments with my kids. I don't want to miss out on sticking our legs on a wall and laughing for an hour or half an hour. I don't want to miss out on the happiness of life in the pursuit of chasing pleasure. And what I mean by pleasure is money and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've definitely taken a back seat over the last month or two to prioritize my family and my kids, and I have to say I've never been happier. Now excuse me while I eat my fake low calorie, no carb paella. It's pretty good, I think. And I will see you next week. Have an amazing week, and yeah, whatever it is that you are doing right now, whatever it is that you're chasing, just don't forget to enjoy the little moments that you find in between, little moments of joy.